The Bears had double the amount of players stay and get stronger faster. They preached discipline. Jabril Johnson, running back for the Bears, told me, he said they had 5 broken records this season. So, they're getting strong, but so is Richmond, guys.
And the Spiders get strong on this one, and D'Angelo Stocker, the redshirt freshman. Morgan State, the Norfolk State transfer, one of his really big games at Norfolk State was against Morgan State. So they know they wanted him, that's for sure. That might be a lateral. Let's see.
No whistle.
No whistle, and the Spiders try to dive on it. Donovan Hoylett.
That's going to be Richmond ball.
I don't think he had full possession of. Spiders blitz. Baker scrambles. Baker sacked. Back at about the 27-yard line as the Spiders were coming that time.
A man-to-man look, then rolled to a cover 2 and forced those guys inside, which is tough for a quarterback to see.
3rd and 12. Thrown out, caught by Johnson. Johnson gets to midfield, and he'll be shy of the first down. It's picked up by URI. Colbert has it. And again, the referees didn't stop this play. Colbert takes it into the end zone. So for the time being, it's a touchdown. A scoop and score for Jordan Colbert, who already has an interception today.
Yeah, we're going to take another look at it here. Quick inside screen. Receiver takes it inside, and we just got it. It's tough to see. It's a melee in there, which I think is probably the same for the refs out on the field. But great job by URI just playing these out. Like I said, that's what you want to do. You want to force the ref.
2nd and 12 from the 44-yard line of Monmouth. Snap, McCray back to throw. Pressure comes, gets hit, ball loose, picked up by the Tigers, and down at the 33-yard line. This may get reviewed as whether it was a pass, but for now.
Spartans 3 of 5 in 3rd down conversions tonight. Coons has a man down the sideline, and it's intercepted, picked off by the Pirates. Able to get his head around. What a play.
On the far side, 4
Trips.
receivers over there. They throw it
Pass.
to Londano.
He's
Who's
open.
going to throw a pass downfield. Intercepted at the 1, but there's a flag on the play. Kent drops back to throw. Pressure comes, throws it across the middle, and it's intercepted.
4 turnovers.
Slow in motion. 4 receivers to the left side. More pressure coming, and that ball's going to be picked off. Hill had to get rid of it quickly because the pressure was coming again from Holmes. He threw it up, and the Black Bears with the interception.
2 scrambles longer than that already. Going to keep it again. He fumbles the football. It's still loose. And Delaware's got it inside the 20. Under pressure again, going to go deep. He overthrew his receiver, and it's intercepted. Say his first career interception, and Delaware another turnover.
Galloway doesn't finish that play. Jarmalowicz, good job getting there, but doesn't quite finish the tackle. That's what happens as you start to get a little winded.
Adams throwing deep. Jabril Hayes is there to leap in the air and make the interception. I do it again. Then they're going to get in with the coaches, and the coaches are going to be like, we got to be more disciplined.
Yeah, see me Monday morning on the track.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be picked off. And heading down the sideline is Wayne Galloway for the Spiders. And he is going to take it to the house for the Spider touchdown. So the Spiders having a little bit of fun. That was a backward lateral and a great pressured hit by Trey Tomlinson. Set up the errant pass. And then Wayne Galloway has an escort of Spiders all the way to the end zone. 38-6 Richmond.
Defensively, they've been great, and they have to continue to do so in order to get the ball back to the offense.
Jaeger Lockett and has it bounce off the hands, intercepted. And it is Jaden Dennis that comes up with it after it deflects off the mitts.
3rd and long here for St. Francis. Nick Whitfield still in at quarterback. And he throws an interception. Threw it right to a blue head, off to the races, making a man miss and taking it to the house. Trainer, the touchdown.
What a great play by Trainer. See him drop out right into a throwing lane. Great play to cut back there.
Well, maybe he's got a future at running back.
That's right.
If he faces another log jam at linebacker, but you have to love it. Late penalties down behind the play.
As the Wildcats have converted early on with a couple of third downs. Watkins again as it's intercepted. It might have got tipped as it was hanging in the air and taken and plucked by Fred Malay. In the shotgun is Kasim Hill, slope to his left, looking to throw. Now he's running, throwing, and it's intercepted. It's picked off. Down the sideline goes Jalen Goodman, who runs over the 50. There he goes. Goodman all the way down near the 15.
What a play by Jalen Goodman. So it was fourth down. So once the interception came, you know you got possession, but he returns that in a great field position for the Wildcats. It's going to be a late flag. Jalen Goodman. It's been what a day for number 4. So it's been all Connor Watkins, and now it's Jalen Goodman. Good job getting inside the route. And now it's just off to the races here. Got a caravan of Wildcats in front of him, cuts it back. Going to get this ball down inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's going to come back probably 15 yards because of the penalty. But a great job by Goodman.
The second career interception for Jalen Goodman out of Narberth, Pennsylvania. He had a pick 6 at Maine last year.
And that offensive lineman is looking to give it back into protection mode.
Just the second penalty on Richmond. Could they make up for it? Interception! Room to roam for Juju Ganther. Will he get there? Yes, he will! Stony Brook has their first pick 6 of 2023. It's a big one.
Unfortunately, what happened for Richmond is that it's 3rd and 10, and he's throwing it to the far sideline. Juju Ganter read it. The ball is wet. The ball came out wobbly. Touchdown, Stony Brook. Exactly what they needed.
After going 3 and out on their first possession of the day, Cost's kicked is blocked, and it's through the back of the end zone. Points for the Wildcats.
1st and 10, Rosberg, and he loses it.
Stepping up,
fumble recovered by the Tigers. Sam Abiyoung is the one that recovers it, and a big takeaway for the Tigers to stop the Wildcats' momentum.
Really good pass rush by the edge. 14 yards, excuse me.
Cupid tries to get it off, it's blocked. Briscoe gets on top of it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
You know, great play by Charles. He did a great thing bending across the ball. You know, I can't wait to see this again. With a penalty, and watch what happens. Off the edge, boom. You know, 2 hands, knocking down with it. Eye on it pretty good. Then the knuckleheads almost miss it, you know. And good play by these guys. Good job.
From the 41. Watkins back to throw.
Look
Pressure
out,
coming. June Kaj with the strip. And let's see if Albany has that one.
Plenty of time. Intercepted. Airmailed it. Monmouth back the other direction. This is Deuce Lee who gets his first start. Deuce Lee gets his first touchdown. The deuce is loose, and Monmouth in for 6.
The route combination looked a little off. It looked as if it was supposed to be a screen, but just like you said, he airmailed it, and Deuce Lee did a great job not giving up on the play, man. That's what I like to see. Be aggressive. Try to put the ball in the end zone, and he did just that for the pick 6.
Played at Gonzaga High School down in Maryland.
Yeah, all 3 receivers kind of loafed off the line. It looked as if it was supposed to be a screen to the outside, and you saw Silborg kind of get stuck in a decision and just airmail the throw. And heads up play right there by Lee. Johnny on the spot did what he was supposed to do. You know, if they're not going to try to tackle you, try to score. He did just that.
touchdown that Rhode Island has here in the second half comes from the Gibbs interception as it's blocked. Bryant gets the block, the scoop, and now it'll be a score for the Bulldogs. It's Lake Ellis that takes this ball into the end zone and a special team score.
He should probably make that play. Maybe a defender getting hit. We see the block punt. Bryant coming up big just when they think their hopes are dashed. Great play, laying out, bringing everyone. I was going to say early in this game, everything I've seen on tape from Bryant, they have a very good punt rat.
Mensa motions. Snap back to Hill. Hill, plenty of time. Now some pressure and he's taken down. Again, the ball's loose, and Richmond seems to have fallen on it. And it's Richmond football.
Wow. A big play downfield. And here comes Maine. Fumble. Looks like Campbell fell on it. And the Camels will get the ball back.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to pass. The quarterback, Darius Wilson, being chased, and he throws that ball. No, they're going to call that a fumble. Sure, they sure do. And the Towson Tigers pick up the biggest, one of the biggest turnovers of the day, and that should about do it for the Towson Tigers to get the upset and a couple of flags down across the way.
4 of them have been to Johnson, his new favorite receiver. Play fake, here comes pressure, down goes Case and the ball is loose. Wildcats say they have it, and they do. Quietly, Ross Tallarico, Stony Brook's leading rusher. 205 yards for the season. Brought in again over the middle, this time Ramon Hart Jr. Second catch of the drive, but he loses the football. Wildcats scoop it up, it's another turnover.
It's kind of seeming like they don't necessarily believe that Downey's going to be able to keep this productivity up. But, I mean, I think it's a challenge they have to accept.
Down in looking, ball pops free. Monmouth on the sack. Phoenix will dive for it, and the Hawks will come up with it as they force the turnover in there to gather it.
It's up to the Aggies here to try to keep this drive alive. White has some time, tucks it, throws that one off the hands and intercepted by Jabril Hayes. He's down the sideline and in for 6. Touchdown Richmond. KJ White scrambled out of the pocket, thought about tucking it and running it. See here on the replay, a little bit of trouble in the pocket. White breaks out. Ball just not accurate there on the throw off the hands of Christian McDonald. Those tip passes result in interceptions, and this time Aggies to travel the pay dirt. It looks like it could be an arduous task, but Eli Brickhandler in, and he throws an interception on his first pass. And that'll go in for 6. Aaron Banks takes it to the house. Much like KJ White did. That's a hope you pass once again. Excellent job by the defender there locating the football. And
so you mean you're telling me that room has 18 sacks?
That is the sack room. Oh, Robertson battling for additional yardage. Loses the football. It's going to be picked up by UAlbany, and they're going to take it all the way to the house. No flags on the field. Football recovered by the linebacker, Brian Abraham.
You talk about
did not need that.
Yeah, you talk about all the prolific defensive players, and Brian Abraham kind of sneaks under the radar. Looks like he forced the fumble, then picked it up as well. Had just 8 tackles entering the contest, but a huge return. And just as Maine starts to go, they sputter again offensively.
Well, decide to go ahead and run a play. And it's intercepted. Number 21. Oh, he's going to take it to the house. This will be a return for touchdown. 80 yards on the pick 6. David Laney, the guy who made the great tackle on 3rd down, sticking Burrs, the receiver this time, on the deflection on a bad pass.
flag, the sideline warning. Yes, we enjoyed it. There's the tip. That was intended for Evan King. Pass was behind him, and Laney can't dream of an easier interception.
Spiders haven't blitzed a lot all today. Haven't blitzed a lot today at all.
Not doing it here either. 4-man rush on Williams, who gets great protection, but the pass is intercepted. Spiders have it. It's Wayne Galloway, and he's down the sideline, knocking people down and heading into the end zone. Wayne Galloway with the Spider pick six. He didn't have to run as far on this one. He had the 81-yard pick six earlier in the year. This one he cut in half, a 42-yarder for Galloway as he bowls people over. And
so far 2 for 4 today on third downs. Empty backfield throw over the middle, caught by Laube, but he fumbles it. Forced fumble for Villanova, and now they take it down the far sideline. Elijah Glover at the 20, to the 15, to the 10, and brought down inside the 10.
The coaches are like, all right.
2nd down and 8. And that one is picked. And that's Amir Hall. He's got the interception, still on his feet. Inside the 5, he's going in. That's a touchdown. Penalty flag is thrown, but Amir Hall with the INT, and then no one could bring him down as he gets into the end zone for a UAlbany touchdown.
Going to see this season for the Great Danes, Amir Hall, that's interception number 4. He bats it down, runs it 30 yards, and drags quarterback Darius Wilson with him for about 15 yards to the end zone, and then the cavalry comes and helps him, led by Elijah Hills. What a momentum swinging play for the Great Danes.
You can really test the moxie of a team. After a dramatic turn, what does Zealous in the offense have? A lot of contact! Ball was tipped! Is that a pick six? Yes, it is!
I think the ball bounced off the hip of the receiver.
It did! And at least for the moment, it stands as a 40-yard interception return for a touchdown. This is stuff that you just can't write. And here we are. This is the look that we're getting. And again, I can't tell at this point if his feet did step on that sideline. The only thing we can...
I'm also watching the reaction of the players who are on the sidelines to taking a look and from their view. They have the best view.
Had 11 straight games with at least 5 tackles. That was snapped last week in the loss against Monmouth. Poffenbarger with time to the near sideline. Intercepted. Clarence LaGagnier all the way to the house. For Stony Brook football, one more look at it. Clarence LaGagnier gets his first career interception, and he takes it 49 yards to the house.
That's a great play by that young man, playing linebacker in the flat. Poffenbarger threw the pass, he picked it off, ran it into the end zone. Brooklyn, New York, Lincoln High School. Great play to start the game. Under 3 minutes gone, and Stony Brook has a lead. 7.
Williams takes a snap, throws end zone, intercepted! Intercepted in the end zone. Khalil Dawsey is not going to be caught. 100+ yards on the pick six.
Dawsey, transfer from Harvard, just jumps in the passing lane, looking to go to Santiago, and then once he got out to the edge with his speed, off for the touchdown. And what a huge change here.
Great Danes up 21-0, but this is a Monmouth team that's driving here in the 3rd quarter. Fake the handoff. McCray throws incomplete, trying to go to Miller.
That's
again.
intercepted.
Intercepted. It is intercepted. And back the other way, flying down the field is Bill Hackett. Here's another look. McCray with the throw. And yeah, it just deflected out of Miller's hands.
Yeah, off Miller.
And then somehow Billy's able to stay on his feet and not go down. And then there he goes.
Imagine he runs that back, too. I mean, he gets down again.
But they put some solid drives together so far.
Yeah, 13th best scoring defense in the league. Already giving up 3.
Is that Bobo?
More. Yes, it is. Bobo pick 6 to the house. And just like that, I mentioned they'd given up 21, ringing up for 27, and I don't know how you spell ideal senior day, but a pick six for the score. And you get a look at the replay, and Sanders just a great job. Bo, a guy who talked midweek about kind of evolving and progressing. The head coach has used the phrase with both of us before, foundational developmental program.
Yes, sir.
7 exemplifies that, right?
And to really get this defense locked in and continue to play fast and physical.
First down and 10. Zelos, the handoff, giving up the middle.
Fumble.
Fumble football. Paterno has got it, and this will go the other way. Zelos simply lost the handle on it. Marco Paterno, back-to-back snaps of defensive touchdowns.
Don't commit penalties. They're well under 50 yards per game in penalties, and they're both past that, and that's intercepted. And Danny Abraham is off to the races. Yarns won't get him. If it wasn't over already, it is now on the pick six.
So we saw Connor Watkins do that before, right, and almost make a miracle play thrown back across his body. And I said that's one of those that quarterback coaches talk about. You know, you don't want to be making those kind of plays. Right there, obviously turned into a pick six. See again, a little pressure, does a good job rolling out, and then you want to throw the ball to the right. He didn't have a ton of options, but it's not the end of the world if you just throw it out of bounds. Instead, he tries to make that miracle throw across his.
Sends Buchanan in motion to the right side. Hill dropping the throw, looking, pressure coming. He's sacked, ball's out, ball's loose, picked up by the Tigers. Tylan Wallace streaking up the sideline. Wallace to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Tigers. A strip sack, fumble, recovered and returned for a touchdown. Tylan Wallace. That's how you make up for a roughing the passer, Gordy. Right. Welcome back. Take another look. Our first score of the game. Jesus Gibbs, we forgot to mention who got the sack, and then Tylan Wallace, 70 yards to the house for the Tigers score.
And looking at the video, he's carrying it in one hand. He doesn't have it tucked.
And then
a little dance.
And then following the touchdown, the extra point blocked, it was Wesley Neal